Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the Euler's formula for polyhedrons. Euler's formula for polyhedrons. Now, before we go into the depth of this very easy topic, we have to know what do we understand by polyhedrons. So polyhedrons are basically 3D objects. These are 3D objects. For example, a cuboid. For example, a cuboid. This is a cuboid. This is a cube. Cube is nothing but a cuboid with all its faces which are similar to each other in dimensions, in length, breadth and height respectively. Right? So now what is the Euler's formula? Euler's formula says that if we have vertices and we have faces minus the number of edges, we will get the value that is 2 for each and every 3D polyhedron. For each and every 3D polyhedron, we'll have vertex plus faces minus edges is equals to 2. V here is vertex, F here is face, and E here is edge. Now, what is a vertex, what is a face, and what is an edge? For that, I have a very simple cube over here to show that. Now, this particular face that you can see is known as a face. And if we turn it around, we will see that this particular face, this particular point is known as the vertex. This particular point is known as the vertex, where the 2 or 3 planes are joining each other, right? And this particular line where 2 faces are joining each other, is known as an edge, This is an edge. This is an edge. Now, if we apply this formula, let's say on the polyhedron known as a cuboid. For a cuboid, we will have number of vertex as vertexes, the number of places or the edges that a particular cuboid will have. So we will have 8 vertex. How many faces do we have? We have 6 faces. And now we have to find out the number of edges. We don't know how many edges does this particular polyhedron have. So if we apply this very formula onto this very values onto this very formula, we'll get that 8 plus 6 minus E is equals to 2. 14 minus 2 is equals to 12. Now with this we get value of E is equals to 12. That means there are a total of 12 edges in this very cuboid. If we count, we'll have 12 edges in this very cuboid. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will have 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then we will have in the bottom 9, then here it is 10, 11 and here it is 12. If we try to see over in this figure, we'll have this 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Now this one that is standing vertically is 5, this is 6, this is 7 and this one here is 8. Then this one is 9, this one is 10, this one is 11 and this one is 12. So we get 12 edges for a particular cuboid. If we try to apply this very formula over to another tetrahedron, let us now try to understand this very polyhedron formula or Euler's formula for polyhedron for triangular prism. We have a triangular prism that looks something like this. The 2 identical triangles, and we join these identical triangles or the edges of these identical triangles, vertex of these identical triangles with this dotted lines. Now we know that we have to find out the vertex, we have to find out the faces, and we have to find out the edges of this very particular figure. Now if we have any two values, we can find out the third value using the Euler's formula of V plus F minus E is equals to 2. Now suppose we have the number of faces of this very particular triangular or triangular prism. The number of faces of this particular triangular prism are 1, 2, 3, 4, and this bigger one is 5. So we have 5 faces. Now the number of faces of this very particular triangular prism are 5. And now let's say that the number of vertex and the number of vertex of this particular triangular prism are 6. The number of vertex of this very prism are 6. How the vertex of this very triangular prism are 6? 1, 2, 3. Then we have this 4, we have 5, and we have 6. Vertex is the number of corners where the planes are meeting with each other. So we can see that this is a vertex. This particular point is a vertex. Now face is something that looks like this, a combination of 2 to 3 lines, right? Now we have to find out the number of edges in this very particular prism. We apply this very formula. After applying this very formula, we'll get that 6 plus 5 minus e is equals to 2. So 11 minus 2 will get e is equals to 9. So that means we have the edges is equals to 9 in this very particular triangular prism. Now if we calculate that we are right or wrong, we'll have to come back to this very figure and search if the edges are 9 or not. So this is 1, this is 2, this one here is 3, then we have 4, 5 and 6. 6, this is 7, this one is 8, and this here one is 9. So we have total 9 edges in a triangular prism. If we have any two values, we can calculate the third value very easily. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.